I'm joined by MD and CEO of Star Health Insurance, Mr. Anand Roy. Sir, thank you so much for talking to ET now. Just to begin with, today you have launched the new initiative where you'll be issuing the policy in Braille also. So just want to understand this new initiative is also because that there is a pressure from regulator to cover the excluded diseases, to give the coverage to visually impaired person also, and the around 500,000 people. I would say that around not 500,000, it will be the figure will be much more. Yeah. So you can cater that particular audience also.
Yeah, thank you, Anurag, for having me. And I think it is a positive move by the regulator to bring people who are not in the coverage of health insurance. And I think these are necessary things to become, with a vision of insurance for all. And we totally support that. The initiative that we are launching today is a policy in Braille for the first time in the health insurance industry. We are targeting amongst all the people who are living with disabilities is a visually challenged population, and this policy in Braille we believe will empower the customers to buy a policy with full knowledge about what they are purchasing. There will be better, selection of the products that they want to buy, and most importantly, other than launching the product in Braille, we are also launching initiative to bring more and more of this population as part of our insurance distribution network. Mm-hmm. We are going to have a focused approach on this 34 million individuals who are living with visual disabilities, and how they can become part of the Star Health family, mm-hmm. and how they can become evangelists of health insurance in their community and in their society.
Sir, but if you're covering this large section of society, because particularly visually impaired person or visually challenged person, they are not covered, then do you think that overall premium for other can go up because insurance is a complete pool, and if certain section is getting covered, then claim outgo can also increase?
So we have seen, Anurag, that these are myths. It is never the fact that people who are living with certain disabilities or people with certain age segments, higher age segments, they are probably higher claims prone. It is not that way. We are now the largest database of health insurance records we are sitting with, and we are able to analyze based on our 18 years of experience that these customers are probably as healthy in terms of their living standards and in terms of their health outcomes as any other individual. Of course, there are we have our own underwriting standards. So to answer your question whether this will result in increase in premium for the other customers, definitely that is not correct.
No, I was asking in the context that we have seen that recently you have taken some price hike, and going ahead also you're planning to take some.
Yeah, we don't think that this will result in price hike for other customers because we are covering the visually impaired population. But I think, price revision for us is the last port of call, Anurag. It's never the first strategy. Mm-hmm. So, price increases are led by various factors like disease outbreaks in the society, the medical inflation which is prevalent in the economy, and so on and so forth. And also, now we are seeing a lot of coverages which is being promoted by the regulator, which we welcome. These all have impact on the insurance prices. So I think we are looking at all of these and then deciding our strategy on price revisions.
So recently you've taken any price hike, and going ahead also you're planning some sort of revisions?
We have taken a price hike in one product, which is the Youngstar insurance plan. And as far as the other products are concerned, we are evaluating a couple of them, but we have not taken any decision right now.
During your result call, they were saying that on an average there can be a 10% hike going ahead.
Yeah. Yes, Anurag. So we are looking at those 2-3 products, but we have not taken a decision right now. During the results call, we mentioned that we probably will be taking in 2 other products on the price revision. We are evaluating right now.
The quantum would be around 10%.
Yes. Quantum would be around 10 to 15% maximum.
And sir, there are some reports that if a composite license comes in the winter session, then you will try to get into non-life segment also. So what would be your preferred areas you would like to venture in?
Composite license is something which is due for a few years now, and we believe that it is going to happen probably sometime soon. But whenever it happens, we want to make sure that Star Health Insurance is prepared for that new regime. What we are known for in the market over the last 18 years is providing protection plans to customers in health insurance. I think adjacencies in covering customers in other lines of businesses like protection plans in life, protection plans in non-life exists. We have done survey with our distributors to find out what are the interest levels and how do they look at this opportunity. So we are finding very encouraging signs about the feedback that we are getting from the market. So we are conducting our own internal strategies right now, and whenever this composite license regime happens, we'll have to wait and see what are the guidelines set, and then we will
Then
come back.
also the preferred area, it will be pure protection, motor.
Anurag, I would not like to comment, but yes, logically, pure protection plans of life would be the go-to area for us because that's very, very typical of what we already do and very close adjacency. And similarly, in the non-life segment also, we would evaluate motor as a segment. We believe that, being one of the largest retail segment, there is an opportunity for us.
So in retail, you have just shown the presentation, your around 93% of your book is retail. So this year, how much premium growth you are targeting? Because already we are in month of September. And on the combined ratio, what is your target?
This year we are planning to do 18,000 crores of premium as compared to 15,000 crores last year, which will be around 18% odd growth. Most of it, as you know, we are a large retail play, so it will be retail driven. Retail will continue to be around 85 to 90% of our portfolio. And as far as combined ratio is concerned, last year we closed with 96.7% combined ratio. This year we hope to improve that by around 100 basis points. And that is the internal, targets that we have set for ourselves.
Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Anurag.